Pour up those wines and pour out those hearts. This is Tracy Talks presented by Basic Sellers. Cheers!
Cheers.
We are back. Guess who's
4.
back? Back again. He's back. JC's back. Woo! Tell a friend. Seriously, share it, you guys. And we're so blessed and so honored for all you girlies who have. It's overwhelming, the response. Oprah might come on.
Yeah, I heard that.
You heard it too?
Yeah.
I know, I got leaked.
Yes.
But we'll keep y'all posted on that, of course. And it's just been unbelievable. And Basic Sellers, they call me and they just gave me the entire company. They said, we want to keep sponsoring you and you're doing so good. In response, here's the whole company. So they're paying me to promote Basic Sellers wine. I have all the company and they're paying me. That's how good we're doing.
You brokered this deal just by yourself.
Yes. And well, no. Not just me. All of our listeners. The Trac Ears.
Is that what it is?
That's what the fan base is called, yes.
Trac Ears.
I was up all night. What do I call them? I thought Trac Ears. The Tracers. Now I have to go back to the drawing board. The Tracy.
What about like the Basic Bays?
Oh my gosh. How do you think of that?
Chat GPT?
No.
No.
That was your brain. The Basic Babes. The Basic Club. The Basic Squad. The Basics.
Yeah.
Oh,
Let's
that's
get
it.
Back to basics.
I'm a proud basic.
Okay.
Basic listener. Basic Tracy. We'll think about it.
Tracy.
You guys drop the comments and what you think. But thank you. We are back. So many more girlies with problems they need solved. Well, guess what? I must be bald with a mustache because call me Einstein. I can solve it. E equals MC squared. E energy equals men can't
Squared.
to the 2.
Yeah.
Men can't multiply it by themselves. That's what men love. Oh, men love that, don't they? They love to do that. They'd rather just say me times 2. That's what men would like to do. Oh, MC squared, men can't square it. Well, Tracy, you're already talking about us. Talk about us twice. We're men. We just do it all. We just do it all bad twice. So let's get to some questions. As always, we've got my step cousin Mikey here. Say hi, Mikey.
Hi, Tracy. It's good to be back.
Yes, and he's going to read off some of your girlies' submissions. Thank you so much. As always, please hit us up at tracy@traykennedy.com. The people ask about the email. They think it's weird. Well, he's just my manager. Trey Kennedy. I don't know if he's my manager.
He doesn't own any of the company.
No. He's just, can I spill some tea? Oops. I might spill it.
Yeah.
Might spill some wine.
Yeah.
He did kind of broker the initial deal with the Basic Sellers and he wanted in, but the way I was just like, haven't men had enough? And I kind of pushed him out with that tactic. And so now I own 100% of the company and he's my manager for free.
Pushed him out. I feel like he would have done the right thing. I think Trey's
No, this
good
guy's
guy.
a scumbag.
Okay.
He's like every one of these reps, managers. They just get up. He's just like, Tracy, I see so much talent in you, and I'm pretty sure he hits on me. He's gross.
Okay. Fair enough.
Anyway, his wife's a doll, and we grab drinks.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh, she's the best.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Great body. What questions do we have?
We've got quite a few emails that have come in since last episode because
And a great face too. I don't want people thinking I do not think she's a butter face. I just don't want, like, that's so rude. So she's her whole face and the way it's attached to her body is 10 out of 10.
personality.
A little flat.
Okay.
But she's so cute. All right, what questions do we have?
Okay, so this one is from Madison, and I think it's actually
Madison.
Yeah, it's very
I've met a
appropriate.
Madison before.
She said, "I'm in a bit of a pickle," which I have my wine
Oh,
glass. Yes. I don't know if they can see this.
It says it's kind of a big deal.
Yes.
Oh, that is zany.
So, anyways, that I went on
Did
a
you get that
date.
at Hobby Lobby?
I got it as a gift, actually.
I used to date this guy once. His name was Jeremy, and I used to call him Hobby Lobby
Yeah, why?
because He was so much work and he was such a project. I was like, you're a straight up hobby. I might as well be running a Hobby Lobby. So I would call him that.
Yeah, I'm sure he liked it. It's kind of cute.
Well,
So Madison says, I went on a date with a guy who took me to an escape room. I mean,
he would say this gross thing. Sorry, I don't, I hate bringing up Jeremy. He's one of my worst exes and I never bring him up. But he would do this gross thing. He'd be like, Hobby Lobby on my knobby.
That, yeah.
And yeah, it's just gross and not.
I don't think he said that. So said,
He was something else.
I went on this date with a guy who took me to an escape room. I think that's a good start.
That's cute.
It's fun.
Escape rooms are cute.
Be locked in a room,
Cute.
try to get out. Said, but halfway through, he started telling me about his ex. Like, who does that? Should I be worried he's not over her? Or is this just a classic case of bad etiquette and nerves? Like, help a girl out. Can't wait for the pod. XOXO Madison.
Thank you, Madison. Escape rooms are cute, right? You show up and it's a real. I kind of love them as one of the first dates because it's a real telltale sign about a man. Like, ooh, we're kind of in this scary situation. Get me out. And do you go in there and he's just like, oh, what do you think we should do, babe? Do you see any clues? And you're kind of like, be a man. You figure it out. I'm gonna sit here and be pretty. You figure out the freaking clues. You got us into this mess. Get us out. And if he's in there blubbering on and then he brings up his ex, I mean, can you imagine being trapped in like a room of mirrors and locks and chambers and secrets? And he's like, here's another secret for you. That's not a fun date. I tell you what, it helped me get out of that room quicker though. I'd be solving clues. I'd be Carmen Sandiego all of a sudden. Where in time is Carmen Sandiego?
It's the first rockapella reference we've had today, so that's good. Tracy, it's your girl Fiona.
Fiona, what's up, girl? Get out that. Hey, don't go to Shrek Swamp.
She said, I've been dating someone new, but I tend to date guys with red flags. Okay. She said, I'm not sure how to introduce him to my friends because they tend to think I date guys with red flags, and I'm worried that they'll judge him harshly. What's the best way I can make an intro without turning this into a circus, is what she said.
Girl, Fiona. So Fiona, she's got a track record. She's maybe this guy is not. She didn't necessarily say this guy has red flags, but she's clearly brought a lot of guys to the girlies, and they go, "Oh, here Fiona goes again."
Yep.
Here Fiona goes again. She found another ogre.
Yeah.
In the trees.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I would trust your girlies first and foremost. Like, they're there for a reason and they have a great intuition. Like, that's something about me, Tracy. Like, my intuition's unbelievable. Like, I can intuit with the best of them. And that's why I'm kind of like, like Derek back there. Like, his marriage is on the rocks. So I'm kind of like texting him after hours. Because
Basic gives you a lot of leeway, but they did say you need to cool it a little bit after last
Yeah,
episode.
I still think it's inappropriate.
Wait, I'm embarrassed. Wait, are you guys being...
Tracy, like you do, this is your pod.
Because this is why it's tricky. If he's going to play hard to get, I'm going to take my clothes off.
I don't think I've ever seen that scarf come off, to be honest.
Anyway, so I have a great intuition. And so, yeah, I'm sorry. I'll keep it professional. I'm so sorry. Big D energy. And I think you got to trust your girlies. And I don't know if she brought this up. I feel like, again, intuition led me to, I think Fiona has a dog, and dog moms are also a really hard job. And you learn so much from your dogs. Like, men should be more like dogs. Like, the dogs are perfect. Like, look how perfect your dog is. And it gives you great sign of like what your man should be. Like, he's a big, tough dog that can guard you. Sometimes he can ward off the bad stuff. It's like, and sometimes he comes up to you and he wants to cuddle. He's like, he's also willing to snoop around and get you the deets and all the crap around you. Yep. Like, dogs will do anything for you. If you could find a man like a dog, Hump.
But what I'd also say is that,
I hope that answers your question, Fiona.
I mean, this guy might be the one. We don't know that, but I think she's having trouble like being able to say like, hey guys, like give him a shot because I know that I've only brought bad guys around. So
yeah, I feel like I answered the question.
okay. All right. So this is from Mia.
Was he even let me guess, you weren't even listening. That wouldn't surprise me if I had a whole podcast, and there's these men in here, they don't even listen to what I'm saying.
I've been chatting with
You
this
know what,
guy-
Derek? I'm not interested anymore.
6'4".
Hey, the thing is, he's hired for like at least the rest
Yeah, he's
of
on
the
retainer.
season.
He's on retainer. Get a retainer. Buck teeth.
Would you like me to read the next one, or do you
Yes,
still need
please.
some time? Okay. Hey Tracy, it's Mia here.
What's up, Mia?
I've been chatting with this guy online, and we decided to meet up. But now I'm freaking
It's
out.
always a thrill.
What if I don't
Done it 9 times.
click? What if he's not the guy in the picture? How do I prepare myself for the possibility of awkward silences? Help a girl out. This is from Mia.
I've had many of experiences with this. As you guys know, I've been around the block a time or two. I've been around the block, but I mean by age. Like I'm not running the block. I'm not selling my body on the block. That's
Okay.
not what I'm saying.
Okay.
I mean, I've racked up some years. I'm 24, and I've done it all. You meet these guys online, and sometimes you're like, wow, this could be the one. I mean, he's perfect. Then you see him, and you got PB Herman across from you. What are we having to drink? What are we drinking? He's just a weirdo.
Tequila.
And then, yeah, no kidding. double marg, please. Extra spicy, because he's not. I've had it too, where you show up and you're like, this guy is so funny. He's making me laugh. You show up in person, you might as well be sitting across from, I don't know, freaking Tom Hanks in A Man Called Otto, which is a terrible movie.
I was gonna say because Sleepless in Seattle, Tom Hanks is.
And then I've had other times where you're like, I don't know, I'm just kind of bored and want a free dinner, so I guess I'll go. And you're like, wow, this guy's great, and maybe I'll kiss his mouth. And I've done it all. And I think if you're really into this guy, of course you have to meet up with him, but there's preparations. You need to get a bottle of basic sellers wine. One bottle equals one glass. It's a nice big glass of wine, basicsellers.com. Thank you so much to our sponsors who gave us the whole company. And just do a get ready with me. Like prop up your tripod, put on your ring light, open up a bottle, and just do a GRWM and let that kind of kill those nerves, and you'll show up. You'll be feeling confident. You'll be feeling beautiful. Pack your mace. Practice the mace. Practice. Make sure you have good aim.
Yeah.
And then, just meet him and just have an open mind, because Prince, your perfect man's out there. It's just like a diamond in the rough, and you got to find them.
Have you ever put like a picture that wasn't, I guess, accurate of who you are in any of your like profiles?
No. All of my photos, anytime I've done Bumble or I did get on Raya very easily. That's probably not a shock to people. And like, if I'm sorry, I know so many girls, I wish, but so many of our basic tracers want to get on Raya, and it's like, I can't, I'm sorry. He's like not famous and like popular, but I've been on so many of them. Yeah, they're all photos of me, and that's just me being real and raw, and I just touch them up a little bit and bring in the hips. And I've had
How
no
much time
complaints.
do you spend on touching them up? Let's just,
25 minutes for a photo.
Okay.
Yeah, great question, men.
Okay.
Riveting question. Let's get to the next one. I want to help out the girls, not my step cousin Mikey. You what? You've been married 30 years and have 6 grandkids. I don't really care about you.
Tracy, is it possible that the reason that the company gave you the company is because they don't want to be associated with this podcast at all?
Read the next question.
All right. Hi, Tracy. I'm Sarah, and I need your wisdom. I recently started
here for you, girl.
dating a guy who's super into fitness, but I like my Netflix I like my food. He keeps inviting me home or keeps inviting me to join him in workouts when I'm at home. Should I join him or should I just stick to my comfort routine?
Tracy loves a good little HIIT workout. HIIT, if you don't know, is an acronym, and it stands for high intensity interval training. And I love to get out my cute little yoga mat, and I go, I'll do some buddy squats, and I'll do some girl push-ups. Just keep tone, but listen, if you have some meathead who's just constantly like, come to the gym, let's do some weight, let's eat some chicken and get under a barbell. It's like, you do you, buddy. You go to the gym and you walk around with your lats out and your back knee, just having a ball. Knock yourself out. I'm going to be here obsessing over and kind of crushing on the Manz Brothers while you walk around a gym with a bunch of weights, chit-chatting with other bros, and we can have our things. I think it's fine. And your interests should be valued, but the women should be valued. And you want to better yourself. You want to go to the gym. You want to get in shape. And I want to lay around like a russet potato. I should be able to do that.
Did you write to any of the Manz brothers?
When it happened, no, I wasn't alive.
Oh,
I'm 24.
okay. But I mean, like, since you found out about them,
Aren't they dead? What? I haven't finished it yet.
Oh, I won't. No spoilers. But
no spoilers.
Who are you into more, Lyle or Eric? What do you think?
Lyle. Whew. I wish I was Lyle's mommy.
Okay.
Well, because he's innocent.
I think if you were Lyle's mommy, things wouldn't work out for you.
What's next?
Hi, Tracy. I'm Chloe, and I have a bit of a weird situation. I went on a date with a guy, and it was okay. But I found out he has a pet snake, and I'm terrified of snakes. Do I try to get over my fear, or do I just embrace that this is a sign that he's not the one for me? That's from Chloe.
Okay, cool. Who are you dating? Freaking Robert Irwin? What kind of weirdo has a snake? I would go over there, and if he's like, this is my snake, I'd be like, oh, that's a cute little snake. Oh, it's a little bitty snake. Is there a reason you chose a little bitty snake? And I'd kind of like say jokes like that and kind of just try to make him feel like less of a man.
Like
and
he's never going to be good enough kind of thing?
Yeah, and kind of like, oh, look, he's molting. He's shedding his skin. So do you think little bitty snakes deserve to shed their skin? I'd make comments like that.
Okay.
But I mean, it depends what he names it too. Like if you go in there and he's got a little bitty snake named like, James, it's just, you can't do it. It's got to be.
What's the perfect snake name for you?
It's got to be an amphibious name. One that works in both land and water. Because that's what snakes are.
Patrick?
Patrick would be good. I was going to say Duquan.
Okay. Do you want to expand on that or like? Okay. Maybe
What else we got?
Okay. This is from Jenna. She needs your help. And she said, I went on a couple dates with this guy, super sweet, but he's always texting his mom. Now, I know that you would never put up with somebody who's texting another female, but is a mom like, do you give a hall pass for that? Or like, what's the deal?
Listen, mom's the hardest job in the world. I think I've said that. Have I said that before?
I think you have.
Mom's the hardest job in the world. Like I've been through it. I'm 24, been married and divorced twice, and I have 3 kids.
Okay.
And those are the best 3 Cocker Spaniels in the world. They're the best. And it's hard work. It is. It's hard work. And so I don't ever want to like put down a mom, but if I am dating a man, I don't want to deal with any other bitches.
Female dogs specifically.
I don't want to deal with any other, like, it's like, oh, babe, what is it? I can already hear him, right? Men. He's probably, babe, it's my mom. My kids have a mom. No, well, I mean, it's too much. I'm your mommy.
And
I'm your mommy. You hungry? Need a nurse? Stop texting to other women, dude. I don't put up with it.
I have heard that people would go into their contacts and maybe change the name of the contact.
To ice. You ever seen that?
No.
In case of emergency. Ice. Ice, mom. Are you 4? Dude, you want to talk about ick? Oh my gosh, ick. Can you imagine if you were dating a guy and we're walking down the beautiful streets of New York, and a car careens off the street and blows him over, and he's bleeding out, and he goes, "Oh, the easiest way to do it is just search ICE and call that contact." Like, ew, ICE. It's so embarrassing. I would just I would be almost about to use my Hermes belt as a tourniquet.
Okay.
But if he's like, ICE, call ICE mom, ICE mommy, ICE mommy, I'd be like, ICE is right. You just turn me cold as ice. I'm going to cut you loose. Bye. And I walk off.
Yeah.
What's next? What's next?
Before we should probably take a drink of
Cheers.
some basic wine.
I think it is time to turn to a little bit of, I'm feeling a little Italian white wine. I think I'm going to jump to basicsellers.com. Thanks for all the support.
How many times a year do you go to Italy?
I've never been, but it's my favorite place in the world.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you know any guys who want to take me, I would go. I love Italy.
Yeah.
It's just the weather and the people and the food and the wine. I mean, that's why we got it from there. And I've plans to do more since I own the company now.
Mm-hmm.
And once we go public and our IPO pops, we're gonna get so much more Italian wine, and I'll
IPO?
probably go.
What does IPO mean to you?
It means initial public offering.
Okay. You actually know.
Yes.
I'm really, really impressed, to be honest with you.
Okay, sexist.
Because I didn't know what that meant
Sexist,
either.
and
I
he's
didn't.
laughing. Yeah, I bet you didn't, because you're a dumb boy, and I'm a businesswoman. I'm a CEO. I'm a CEO of a company with no employees.
What
Next.
am I to you? This is this from Lily. She said, I'm on a weird situation. I went on a date with a guy. It was okay. I found out. No, I already read that one. That was from Chloe. Oh, he had his pet snake.
Oh.
Tracy. It's Hannah.
Trip on a snake.
It's Hannah.
Hannah.
Yes, with an H.
What's up, girl?
I've been seeing a guy for a few months and things are getting serious, but he has a habit of leaving the dishes in the sink for days. Should I say something, or is that a petty thing to bring up? I really like him. I don't want to lose him. What should I do?
Let me guess. I mean, are you dating a boy from BYU? Sounds like he likes to soak. Wash the darn dishes, buddy. That's pathetic. These guys who can't do something as simple as dishes. Wash the dishes. It is not that hard. You pick up the brush, you run that water hot, put on some soap, and you scrub-a-dub-dub. 3 men in a tub. It's just, I don't even know what to say. Like, if I'm with a guy and there's just pots and pans everywhere, like we're running a restaurant. Like, I just couldn't do it. Just wash them and put them back. You know where they go. You're a big boy. And they're nice stainless steel pans. Wash them properly. Cast iron. Don't wash that. It's not that hard. One more. Let's do a couple more.
Couple more. All right. This one is from Liza. She said she is into this guy who's a total foodie. Right?
Same.
Yeah.
If it doesn't work out, let me know.
She's not. She's actually rather picky. She just tends to get
One of the picky girls.
like just the chicken strips.
Freaking chicken nuggets.
And she's like, I feel like he's wasting his money. You know, how do I just tell him that I'm not into extravagant food stuff?
Well, I'm a big foodie.
Yeah.
And I think what may be the best solution here is just to connect me.
Oh, okay.
But it is tough because what you want matters, and you've got to. And if you're not with a guy who takes interest in your interests, then that's a problem. Like if he's like, hey, I made this dinner reservation. It's a really fancy place, and it's like a tasting menu. It's $150 a person, and I added the wine tasting, which is like another $80 a person. If it was basic seller's wine, it would be probably $6,000 a person. If we're working on that. But
with the IPO,
yeah, and he set that all up for you, and you show up, and you're like, oh, I'd rather have Totinos. Oh, do they serve Totinos? I think he's got to respect that, and he's got to go get you. He's got to go back to the chef and be like, could you make pizza rolls for this girl I'm dating who's a child, I guess? And then they're gonna be like, you're dating a child, and that would cause problems. So don't say that per se, but I think just pack a PB&J in your purse too. Mm-hmm. And maybe tell him that. Maybe say, listen, you like restaurant. There's always compromise, right? It's like, you like nice restaurants. I like PB&J. I like Uncrustable. So maybe you just buy me a nice Birkin bag where I can put my Uncrustables in, and we go to the fancy restaurant. I think everyone wins.
Yeah, I think that's like a perfect solution to that.
Yeah,
problem.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What's next? Douche Lord back there. How much time we got?
My name's Derek. We got we're at 57 minutes.
Look, he can't even do math.
He's minus 30.
Well,
he's 27 minutes.
Trying to do his best, and you're calling him names.
I did not call him a name. I swear. What is your name? He said it started with a D, right? Was it not Douche Lord?
No, it was not that at all.
What was it?
It's Derek.
Derek.
He's been with us for 4 episodes. He's
Sorry.
been since the beginning.
Sorry.
Watching us. Tracy.
One more question.
Come on.
What?
Be professional. Let's go.
All right, Zara. It's a fun name. Zara. Been posting pictures of us on social media. However, it's like the 16th or 17th picture on the Instagram banner. What do I make of that?
Zara, oh my God. Her name is Zara?
Yeah.
That's my freaking favorite store.
Yeah.
Well, it was until this show popped, and now I shop at, Barney's. But, okay, Zara, what's her deal? Sorry.
So she's saying that he's posting pictures of them on Insta, which she likes.
Oh, of course.
However,
good. He's proud.
It's like
Show
number
her off,
16 or 17 on the swipe banner. Like he isn't leading off with the pictures of them when he's like had a great weekend, and then
the carousel post.
The carousel post, yeah. 16, 17 consistently.
Because they can do 20 now.
Yep.
Thanks, Instagram. So he'll say, weekend recap, weekend dump.
Yeah.
And she's 16 or 17?
Her wrist, she says that she's getting carpal tunnel in her wrist from swiping so much to get to her pictures with him.
Oh, that's bad. And she doesn't say what the first 15 are? Is what?
It's
is
just mainly
it just
like
his parlays?
Maybe.
Is that what they are? His parlay. If I hear about another parlay, boys, remember this. If you talk about your parlays, you ain't gonna get laid. You understand me? Like, it's enough.
Tracy.
If the Ravens win by 5, I'm gonna win $6,000. They won't. They never do. They never do. You are a dum-dum. And I bet he puts his parlays and his bets in the carousel, and then finally Zara gets some attention. I'm sick of it. Sick of it. You go out, these guys are on the you got the over or the under? Over the other. You ain't gonna be over under me. Shut up. You think they're gonna cover? You ain't gonna get under the covers with me. I got a Kenneth Walker anytime touchdown. You ain't touching nobody's down there. Put up the apps and grow up. Let's do one more question.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay.
How much time we got, Dillweed?
Like 58, 59 minutes.
Okay.
All right. This is for Kelly. It says, I need some serious advice. I've been dating a guy for a few months now. He's amazing, but he's super into conspiracy theories and is convinced that the earth is flat and the moon landing was fake. Ooh, how do I do?
He thinks the earth is flat?
Yes. Now, as somebody who takes things being flat very seriously, Tracy, what are your insights on that? Is flat okay?
No.
Like, if the earth is flat, is that okay? Or
This is actually really, like, I know we like to have fun on this podcast. We love to have fun. And if you're a girl, you like to be fun, you like to be serious, this is a place for you, your home. But so, fun hat. Can I put on my serious hat? Flat. He thinks the earth is flat. No, I think a lot of girls that'd be turned off by that. Let me say, I think being flat is beautiful. And as a flat-chested girly, I've even hoped that the earth is flat because the earth's beautiful. The earth is beautiful, and sure, it's unique and it has different terrain, and maybe there's like a little bumps, right? You're kind of like I look at America, kind of like me, and it's like it's very flat in the middle, and then there's just kind of like Appalachia Rockies, and then it's like that's all. And I think it's a beautiful country, and if he wants to believe the earth's flat, I support it because I think being flat is really, really beautiful. Okay. Now, if we could wrap up with our positive affirmations. Hey, Basic Tracers, thank you. And of course, I'm talking to myself, so butt out. Thank you, Tracy. Oh, you're welcome, Tracy. Thank you for devoting another block of your valuable time to loving yourself. Of course, I'm happy to. You're so welcome. And thank you for being beautiful. Oh my gosh, you're being so nice. And thank you for having a good body, even though it kind of looks like a cookie sheet. Oh my gosh, you're so welcome. And thank you, Basic Tracers. Thank yourself, because you put those earbuds in your ears. You put this episode on your CarPlay. You said, Lexa, play Tracy Talks, and you listened and you learned and you loved yourself. And we all got better today. And I believe, and our data started to show this, that 95% of our listeners will go on to have 50-year marriages. Thank you, Basic Sellers, for sponsoring us. If you guys would love to support, it means so much. It means so much to our sponsors. BasicSellers.com. Pick you up some. Use code Tracy for 15% off. And I promise, again, data shown, if you drink a bottle a day, which is one glass, I'm not crazy, bottle a day, keeps the red flags away. Cheers.
Cheers.